Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf. The month of Av is sponsored by the Einhorn family, Leilui Nishmas of Naftali Be'Rab Yecheskel. We're holding in Chulin Daf Pe Gimel, and the Gemara in the end of Amud brings that usually the Yom comes after the night, Vayi Erev Vayi Boiker. But by Kodshim, Halayla Hoylech Achar Yom. We know we do Korbanos in the day, and we continue in eating it in the night. What's Pshat and the Chiluk between the Chulim and Kodshim? So we mentioned this in Zvachim Daf Vov. Let's get back into the Inyan. The Chasam Soffer in Parshas Vayetze, and so is brought down in the Madura of Chulin in the Akdama that his children put out. Chasam Soffer goes on to explain why by Umas Ha'olam we know that the night comes after the day, and by Yidin the day comes after the night. So he says the pshat is, what is the Ikar? By Umas Ha'olam, this world, Olam Hazeh, is the Ikar. And Olam Hazeh doim elayim, that's when they have the pleasure and the enjoyment. Olam Haba, they don't really have a chelikin. So for them, the first part is the day, that's Olam Hazeh. And what's going to be the next part is the night, that's dark. That's the darkness they don't have connection to. By Amisha, it's the opposite. That what we have now, the first stage, is the night. It's darkness, it's galus, it's tsaris. But then we're going to get Yom Shekul Toiv, Yom Shekul Orech, that's the day. That's why the night comes before the day. Says the Chasam Soffer, what about Kodshim? Says Kodshim is Moshul Tzadikim. And by Tzadikim, this world is a world of opportunity. It's a world where you could do mitzvahs. It's a world where you could do tshuva. So that's why this world is Yom. That's a stage one is Yom. Yom comes first, and then comes night, and then comes Olam Haba. Because Yofish Shach has Olam Hazeh Mikol Chayei Olam Haba. So for them, the Olam Hazeh is day, and then comes Olam Haba, the night. So as we mentioned in Zvachim, this Chasam Soffer is very hard to understand. Of course, by Tzadikim, this world is a world of opportunity, is a world of day. But how can you say that Olam Haba is a world of night? Tzadikim, of course, they enjoy and benefit from Olam Haba. Adrabah, the Tzadikim have milas in Olam Haba that all others don't have. As the Gemara in the end of Bracha says, that they go michoyel il choyel. They ein le menucha lo b'Olam Hazeh v'lo b'Olam Haba. So, the way the Chasam Soffer is structured, he says, the Goyim, you have, the Olam Haba for them is night. That means it's klum, it's destruction. By Tzadikim, Olam Haba is also night because it's not a time of opportunity to do mitzvahs. Very hard to compare it, to understand what the Chasam Soffer means. But near Eloimar, the Chasam Soffer is referring to the following. And this is brought down in the Ma'amor Pachad Yitzchak and Pesach Maimer Lamed Beis, where he's explaining that really there's two parts of night. There's two elements, two concepts that you have in the night. Mitzad echad, night represents darkness, golus, tsaris, hardship. But mitzad sheni, night is the time where all the distractions of this world are gone, and a person can truly connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Night is the time where a person can connect to Or HaGanus. It's referring to Inyoni Chanukah, where the light can connect to something which is very bright and shining from above. Ein Adam loimed rav terasa ela balayla. Connection to Torah is in the night. And I add to that what I heard from my Rebbe Moshe Pirzitzal, that the reason Yaakov Avinu is bechir ha'avos, he's metaken tfilas arvis, because the maila of the arvis is that the connection that Yaakov Avinu has with the Kodesh Baruch Hu, which is the highest connection possible, is Davka coming in the night, where everything else in the world disappears. That's the full connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The way the Pachad Yitzchak says it is that the point of the night has to do with the destruction, that has to do with the guf. The point of the night, which is the idea of aliyah, that's the pchinas of the neshama. The neshama goes up every night to Shemayim to report what happened the day before. And then it's Laila Achar Hayoim. V'nir Eloimar, that's the pshat and the Chasam Soffer. The Chasam Soffer says that by tzadikim, they have a different type of night. Regular Yidin, so Olam Hazeh is a time of Churban, is a time of darkness. Obviously, every Yid has mitzvahs in Olam Hazeh. But the way they look at Olam Hazeh is a time of being in a place of tsaris. Comes Olam Haba, that's the time of Menucho, that's Yom Shekul Toiv. So the night is first, and then comes day. But by tzaddikim, this world is a world of opportunity, mitzvahs, and what a person can accomplish in this world, he cannot accomplish any place else. So that's why it's the time of opportunity, it's the yom. And when you get to Olam Haba, you get to the night, in the Bechina Gvoya of the night. a b'china of a full connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzadikim yoshvim v'ne'anim miziv hashchina with no other distractions. So by them it's truly day, and then comes night after, a higher level of night, a night which belongs to beyond and above this world. And this limud, it connects beautifully to the Inyan D'Yomo, where here this daf is learned right before Tisha B'Av. In the time of Tisha B'Av, the time of a Churban, mitzad echad, it's a choshech, it's a darkness, it's sorrows. Mitzad sheni, it's an opportunity to connect back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As the Sifri Chasidus bring, Kol Rotfei Isigu Ben HaMetzarim, Kol Rotfei Ka. Anybody who runs after HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the opportunity to reach him is Ben HaMetzarim. Ve'hein hein advarim that we're speaking over here. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shomach Shava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.